All right, so for today's class, we're going to be looking at standard 8 NS1. Briefly, we're just talking about rational and irrational numbers. It's very simple. The first video that was already posted talked more about differentiating between the two. Now we're going to talk about terminating and repeating decimals. All right, so if you look on here, the success criteria, that's the second one, says we're going to be able to convert repeating numbers to simple fraction, but also differentiate between which ones are repeating, but also the ones that are terminating. I'm going to pull up my whiteboard, resume recording. So a terminating decimal, it ends. For example, what is 1/4 or a quarter? What is that as a decimal? Yeah, 0.25. And that's where it ends. So that's why it's a terminating decimal. So if I look over at 4 divided by 9, that is 0.4444, and it continues. This 4 right here doesn't stop. So then that's why that's a repeating decimal, but we also want to look at a different way of writing this. So if I have 0.44 and I put a line over it, then it means that that continues to repeat. I don't need to write out all the 4s. It's just saying that it continues to repeat. All right. Another one, I'll just write some examples on here, 0.125. So if you look at this one, could you explain to me why is it that I didn't put the line over the 1 and the line is over the 2,5 only? So the 2,5 repeats continuously, but the 1 doesn't repeat. So that's why my bar is over 2,5. So whenever we're working all these different questions and we end up with decimals and it's continuous repeating, you don't have to write out the whole thing. All right. Pause and I'll end this one. So 1/2, that goes out to 0.5. Right? And then 3/4, that goes to 0.75. So that ends right there. All right. So those are terminating decimals because it ends. All right. That's basically the difference between terminating decimals and repeating decimals. I'm